Like to say a few words on this today. Minister, look, the Taoiseach told the Dáil this morning and again yesterday that the government couldn't do anything about the price of fertiliser. Deputy Danny Healy waivers of it. But that conflicts directly with the evidence given to the Ag Committee last week, as Deputy Collins referred to, from the EU Commission representative. Of course we can. We blame Europe all the time. We can't do this, we can't do that. And we're the first country then to implement their punitive legislation and add more statutory instruments to it. And when I hear Deputy Jackie Cahill and other backbenchers blaming everything on the Russian and what's the crisis at the moment, last year we had a vote, 15 months ago, about the carbon tax. 10 people supported my vote on that, and all the parties voted for it. Now they're wringing their hands saying it's to do with Russia. We'll blame the man above next. It's a perfect storm that you've created. You don't want people to live. You're trying to force them into penury, into hunger, starvation, God knows what. We won't have a food supply because I come from a mixed farm. We grow everything, potatoes and every kind of a crop, and they won't be there because they won't be profitable. It won't be, and there must be a small profit margin, so it won't be there. When I had the Deputy Ledden, a Green member, sitting in committee, he was delighted that the fertiliser was gone up. What kind of thinking is that? What kind of respect is that for a man that lives in the country, or lives in Limerick City, but quite close to the country? I mean, this is the madness that has gone on here with 2 years, supported by RT and everybody else about climate change. I'm not a climate change denier, and rushing people to force into all these cuts and go electric. And people perish when there are power cuts. They have no other form of heating. Now you want to stop turf burning and coal burning and take chimneys off houses. The lunatics are running the asylum here, and it's time that someone called halt to it. And I think it's shameful. It's shameful the way the Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael are being dangled on a string by the Green Party and supported by some of the regional independents on a daily basis, rural TDs. I don't know how they're going to face the people, but you've ran amok and you've rushed to put in green policies with no thinking. Close down our power plants, stop the coal burning, and we have nothing to replace it. Deputy said earlier it'll take 10 years before we have any energy from the sea. What are we going to have in the meantime? Penury going around with bags on our backs like the Kintycorn women with shawls and begging and bring the battle Leishlock on their back. Is that it? You're driving people to despair, and you have no shame in it. And blame Europe for everything then, and everybody else, and you sit on your hands doing nothing. Someone said today your hands will be bloody well shriveled for the length of time you're sitting on them because you're doing nothing about anything. Only penalising our people, our nation. Thank you.